Hello, this is Gary, your friendly tech. Today I'm out here on a forced air furnace. The customer complaint is that it's just blowing out cold air. I have serviced this unit before. Last time I was here, found a problem with the inducer diaphragm's interlock switch was being plugged up because the condensate line here was blocked. Today I'm out here on the same thing again, but this time we find something different. This time we find that the blower motor isn't turning off. After looking at the schematic over here, I realized that the high limit switch right here does not control the blower. It controls the 24 volts that applies power. So I don't think it's a limit switch that's staying stuck like in the old days. I believe this time the relay right here is probably stuck or isn't opening completely. When I did the switch logic on the inside of the house, even though I turned off the power on and off, I found out that it would stay on. Today I'm going to replace this board. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take note of the wire colors and how it's wired. I'm going to make sure that I know my wiring sequence down here and ensure that everything is right. Well, I will take it out now and talk to you in the second part. Okay, now that we replaced the board, we replaced all the wires to the primary, secondary, line, and fan voltage as prescribed in the literature. The literature now tells us to do, before we hook in our control voltages, our control signals, we were going to do a south test. So what we're going to do is hook the common briefly to the LED, and it should go into south test. Great. The inducer motor has turned on for 10 seconds. We hear the igniter turn on. Our inducer blower motor is going to turn on. And it switches between high and low. Everything is turned on and turned off as the south test says. So we will come back and re-plug everything back in. We've plugged it back in and we've hooked the wires up, but we're going to do a copper heat test here. As you can hear, our inducer motor has turned on. Now we're going to wait to see if the flame starts. It'll be a few seconds for the inducer. Hear the igniter starting to hit. There's the glow, there's the flame. We have heat. Now we're going to take away the copper heat and make sure that the blower sequence is still working. I've set the timer for 1:35. Okay, we have gone through a complete sequence from start to finish, and this furnace is working great. Thank you much for stopping by.